And for more on what we can expect from President Trump's visit to Davos, we are joined by DW's Emily Leshner in Berlin. Emily, what do we know about President Trump's agenda at Davos and the speech he is going to deliver today?
Well, until very recently, President Trump had planned to talk about things like affordability and housing. But as tensions have escalated around Greenland very quickly, that, of course, has changed. So now Trump is reportedly going to speak about his intention to take Greenland through either a purchase or seizure. When Trump was asked last night how far he was willing to go to get Greenland, he responded simply, "You'll find out." So this is certainly the main topic of discussion at Davos right now. It's overshadowing a lot of the other things that are taking place. Now, aside from this speech, there have also been reports that Trump will meet with might meet with EU leaders on the sidelines to discuss Greenland, but we don't have many more details about that yet. And aside from this speech and perhaps this meeting with EU leaders, we know that Trump has also invited CEOs from around the world to a reception that he's hosting, but again, no exact details on what he plans to discuss with them.
Some sense of what he is going to say, but what's been the reaction from European leaders at this point?
Well, several leaders have made pointed remarks directed at Trump and his agenda. Some are lamenting what they see as an irreversible shift in Western democracies. Belgian Prime Minister Bart de Wever said that his country wasn't sure it could count on the U.S. under Trump as an ally anymore. Then you had Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney, who has remarked that the old global order was not coming back. French President Emmanuel Macron also talked about how imperial ambitions are replacing democratic values. And we just heard European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen in your program in this very strongly worded address that she delivered to the forum. She also mentioned that Europe would be, quote, unflinching, united and proportional in response to Trump's threats. She's, of course, referring to this threat of a U.S. takeover of Greenland, but she's also referring to Trump's tariff threat. And that's to increase tariffs up to 25% on the 8 countries that sent troops to Greenland recently for an exercise, those 8 countries, including Germany, where I am. Von der Leyen also spoke about Europe's commitment to free trade and pointed to its success in securing trade agreements with India and with Mercosur countries recently to show that it is able to stand on its own.
Emily, thank you. Emily Leshner reporting there from Berlin. Right, moving on to some other stories we are tracking here on DD India Live, with President Trump not ruling out using military force to seize the island of